You're watching on TV. I'm the celebrity. I'm the talent. That's why celebrities come to these events. That's why guys like Andrew Schulz are here. I know Schulz is, there he is. Yeah, Schultzy, I see you, and I know you see me. Real recognize real. Talent recognize talent. In fact, check this out. Get this dude a mic. Get Schultzy a mic. Come on, I've done this podcast. Come on, you always got something to say. Don't be shy.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Schultzy. Get up, come on. Right. Come on, tell the people why you came out to MSG tonight.
I came out to MSG tonight for the reason we're all here, to see the steel cage match. That's why I came out.
Yeah, the cage is here.
See CM Punk and Seth Rollins. That's who I came out to see.
Yeah. Okay, those are guys who are here.
Yeah.
But who did you come to see tonight?
Logan, nobody is here to see you.
Jeez. Well,
you are not in Cleveland, Ohio, buddy. This is New York City. This is a real city, a real arena, and we like real wrestlers. I know who I want to see. I want to see AJ Styles. That's who I want to see tonight.
jeez.
Oh, no, come on, Logan. Logan, he's a guest.
Andrew Schultz's special on Netflix right now called Life
Yeah, he might not have one soon.
is absolutely spectacular. This is no way to be treating a comedic genius
Logan,
like Schultz.
Logan, he's a guest.
Logan! Don't
Oh,
you?
no, come on now. Logan, he...
Don't do it. Thank you.
Oh, here comes AJ Styles. Styles is going to call out Paul tonight. And now he comes out to save Schultz. And now Styles and Paul going at it. AJ Styles has heard it up.
AJ Styles just powered Andrew Schultz back up. And now the phenomenal one is looking to take to the sky.
Phenomenal forearm delivered to Logan Paul with 20,000 on their feet in New York.
There's a hell of a high five there between AJ and Schultz.